I've got a really cool trick to show you guys today, and I'm excited about it. Hey guys, Courtney here with Courtney's Customs, and today I'm going to show you guys how to do a Winnie the Pooh tumbler, but I'm really kind of using this tumbler as a way for me to show you guys a different way to do drips. So I have a 20 ounce here from Maker Flow Crafts, and I have spray painted it Golden Sunset from Rust-Oleum. I will have Maker Flow and this paint in my description. And then I don't really have a glitter that is like the golden honey yellow like this. All of my yellow glitters are like very, very bright neon yellow, and that's not what I'm wanting for this. So this is Silk from Peachy Olive Glitters. It's an opal, so I'm going to use it as like a cheek glitter. So I'm going to put it on with Mod Podge like always, and I'm really excited to show this to you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I am just covering my entire tumbler here with Mod Podge like always, with my little makeup brush that I got from Dollar General. And this glitter, it's going to look like a lot when I first put it on. It's going to look like it's really just covering up the yellow. You're not going to see much of it. But I promise you, once this Mod Podge dries and it's clear and you can really see everything underneath of it, it's going to look really good. So now I'm just covering the entire tumbler with this Silk from Peachy Olive Glitters. I'll put them down in my description as well. And don't forget the bottom. I'm just going to smoosh it down there. That's good. So it really doesn't look yellow too much right now, but just give me a few minutes and I promise it will. Okay, so now we have this very nice like golden opal yellow color, and I'm really happy with it. So now I'm going to put it on my turner back here that I got from Bama Cups. Their link will be down in my description as well. I got all kinds of stuff down there for you guys. And if you're in my Facebook group, there is a discount code for Bama Cups as well. Alright, so here we are the next day. Before I move ahead, I have my air conditioner running. I'm going to try to edit out some of like the extra noise, but if that is a problem, I hope it's not, but if it is, I'm really sorry. It's already starting to get hot in here. So anyway, next day, this is the outcome, what we have so far. I have these adorable Winnie the Pooh images that I found on Etsy. I'm obsessed with Winnie the Pooh. I love him. He's so like cute and like innocent and pure, and I just love him. And I love like the quotes that he says and everything. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move on, get those onto the tumbler, and then I get to show you guys the drip hack. So since I am going to be having drips coming down, I'm going to put my images a lot lower than what I normally would, because I don't want any of that to be dripping down and cover up my image. So I'm going to put them like midway down instead of like in the middle or up higher like I normally would. So now those are on. It is time to show you guys, and I'm so excited. I know this is going to help a lot of people because it definitely helped me. I absolutely love the looks of a drip tumbler, but I hate doing them because, for one, you're sitting here waiting forever for epoxy to thicken up, and then it gets super stringy and it's just a mess. So for this, you are going to need a cup, some Mod Podge, and some cornstarch. So I'm going to start by pouring some Mod Podge into my cup here. And then before I add the cornstarch, I'm going to use this metallic gold paint that I found at Dollar General, and just give it a little bit of color. I don't want it to blend too well with the cup, so I'm going to see if I can get it looking a little more gold. Let me put it up against this and that'll be fine. Okay, now, and this is a mess, but at least it's easier to clean up than epoxy. You're gonna add some cornstarch. And I can't really tell you exactly how much I add, maybe a couple tablespoons. And you can always build it up and add more if you feel like you need to, which I'm gonna put just a little bit more. You want it to be, whoa, that might have been too much. You want it to be, you know, thick, of course. I'm gonna add some more Mod Podge. I should probably have like a spoon or something out here, but you guys know me. I'm messy and ridiculous, so. Alright, I am gonna add some more. That's cool though, because you know, if you put too much of something, like too much cornstarch, you can just add more Mod Podge. If you don't put enough cornstarch, you can just keep building it up until there's enough. So I don't know like exact measurements for this. Whoa, that was my chair. I'm just kind of going until, you know, it kind of drips, but it's still pretty thick, if that makes any sense. Also, my kids are playing outside with my husband, so if you hear that, there's just a lot of noise going on today. So you're going to apply this exactly like you would an epoxy drip. So I'm trying to think of a way to hold it and not touch the image. So I got a glob of it right here, and I am just going to kind of scrape it off and onto the tumbler. And you can kind of like spread it out around the cup, but you just want to keep doing this all the way around. So now I'm just going around and kind of moving it downward a little bit to make it look like it's dripping. So now I'm going to let this sit for just a few minutes and let it dry, and then I can put some epoxy on it. And there we go. So now I'm going to put epoxy on it. I've let it sit for about an hour just while I worked on some other stuff. So it's ready to be epoxied. Let me show you one that I completed doing the same technique. So this is the tumbler I did with the Mod Podge and the cornstarch. It's got 2 coats of epoxy over the drips, and I think like there's a total of 3 over the entire thing. I made it look like an ice cream cone. This one is on my website. That's what I made it for. So it does turn out really good, and it holds up really well under the epoxy. And I will let you guys see this one spinning under the epoxy as well. But other than that, that is all I have for you guys today. I really hope you can find this useful. And I hope it saves you from messing with epoxy more than you have to, which is another big reason why I did it, because I don't like epoxy. And of course, before I go, I do have y'all's cup of positivity for the day. And today's quote is, "The first step is you have to say that you can." That was said by Will Smith. Stick around for a few more seconds so y'all can see that tumbler underneath of the epoxy, putting it on my turner from Bama Cups. Their link will be down in my description. And other than that, I hope y'all have an awesome day. If there's any questions, like always, please feel free to comment. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye.